Have you ever heard of global warming? Did you know that over the past decades, sea level has risen? All these news are related to climate change. To understand better what climate change is, we should define what climate is. The climate is the combination of atmospheric conditions that occur in place for a prolonged period of time. Over the past centuries, the climate everywhere around the Earth has changed, altering the usual conditions of a place regarding precipitation and temperature. This way, water shortage, desertification, the disappearance of lakes, or even sea level rise are becoming more and more common. In addition, the number of natural disasters like droughts, floods, or huge storms has increased. All these situations are a consequence of global warming, meaning the increase in temperature happening on the planet owing mainly to human activity. But why has the planet's temperature risen? The Earth is surrounded by the atmosphere, a thin layer of gas which allows part of the solar radiation to penetrate. For that, this layer consists of gases called greenhouse effect gases, whose mission is to absorb part of the energy received and maintain the planet's temperature. One of the main greenhouse effect gases is CO2. With the Industrial Revolution, CO2 emissions started to increase owing to the use of fossil fuels like coal or petrol. Over the past years, the presence of gases like CO2 in the atmosphere increased, and for this reason, its capacity to retain solar radiation has been enhanced, resulting in an increase of the average temperature of the planet. Climate change affects every country in the world, causing a negative impact on their economy, people's lives, and all living beings. Over the past 150 years, the average global temperature increased almost 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Would you say it's not much? If the Earth's temperature keeps rising, thousands of animal and plant species may disappear forever. Oceans got warmer, and for this reason, the amounts of ice have decreased, causing sea levels to rise. Did you know that between 1901 and 2010, the sea level has risen 7.5 inches? This may cause some places to disappear beneath the water's surface. Worse consequences are predicted in the future if we don't take measures urgently. Currently, there are some viable solutions at hand. Would you like to learn about them? It is necessary to turn to renewable energies to reduce CO2 emissions. Cars are responsible for 10% of CO2 emissions. Use public transport, bicycle, or walk. Reduce your plastic use. Use less plastic. Producing plastic involves high CO2 emissions in the atmosphere. Plant a tree taking into account the ecological characteristics of your area. Did you know that 5 trees can absorb up to 1 metric ton of CO2 during their life cycle? Always recycle. An interesting fact is that we would need less energy to make paper from old newspapers than if we made it using directly the wood from trees. Turn off the lights whenever they are not needed. If we save electricity, we also reduce the energy waste required to produce it.